everyone. Maurice Washington, Chairman of the Charleston County Republican Party, and I'm very pleased to have with me Mr. Darryl Griffin. Darryl is the candidate, Charleston County Republican candidate for Charleston County Council, 6th District. So I appreciate you joining me. We're just going to have a relatively easy conversation over sweet tea. In my case, Arnold Palmer. We're here at Saffron's Restaurant, one of our finest restaurants here in Charleston. You know, COVID-19 has devastated the restaurant industry, so we're so pleased to be here. And if you're in the neighborhood, stop by and grab a bite to eat and support our local Saffron Restaurant. It's been around our community for a very, very long time. So, Darryl, tell us a little bit about you and why County Council? Why are you running for County Council?
Well, I started thinking about it a few years ago, but with the company I work for, Neal Brothers, I've been traveling the world for a lot of years, and I always wanted to give back to the community because I thought the community raised me through high school and just in general life. People around me have really been, community is what's raised me, and I wanted to bring that back to full circle because I don't think we're at that way now. I think it's a division of stuff going around, but I think we've lost that vision in Charleston. I think we need to be pulling people up instead of pushing everybody down.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm running. I firmly believe that most people haven't had their chance to prosper. My family always said, I want your kids to live better than the parents, and future generations the same way. Your kids live better than you. I don't think that's the focus now in life. The second thing is you should own your own home.
Right.
When you own your own home, you always hear your heart is where the home is, or right. how it goes. But we need to get back to that. We need to be pulling people up instead of pushing people down. And I'm talking about all of society, white, black, brown, red, it doesn't matter. We all need to be a family, and Charleston is the family.
So let me ask you, I think what I'm hearing you say, it doesn't matter political affiliation. At the end of the day, it has to be about community, it has to be about people, it has to be about all of us working together to make for the right society that we want to raise a family, work, live, and play, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's real good. A lot of partisanship happening across and swinging from both sides of the aisle. But your focus is, look, let's work together, let's work across political lines, let's get the job done for the people that we want to serve.
Right, and I met some great people in my 6 or 7 months that I've been canvassing the area of Charleston, North Charleston, Ladson, and Lincolnville. Sharika Myers is a true leader of her community.
I know her.
She is being held back. She should be flourishing and involved in all the community. That's one of the ones that I wanted to speak about because she's not getting her due help of making her nonprofits being pushed up, and we need to pull them up and help her with that. The other thing is people don't realize that we're all in this together.
Yeah.
If we all pull together, we can achieve a lot more than if we're sitting there and trying to be individuals.
Right.
Individuals don't work. We have leaders that are individuals now, and it's not working.
And so tell us a little bit about the professional stuff that you do, your professional work.
At Neal Brothers, we're a waterfront company. We offload and export containers. Mm-hmm. But what we started about 15 years ago, we started a second chance program at Neal Brothers that if you have got in trouble and went to prison, when you get out of prison, you've did your time. Right. You need a second chance, even a third chance. So what we do is we bring them in. We've got 15 or 20 that have come through that system or that program, and today, 4 or 5 of them are managers. They've bought their own homes, bought their cars, they've raised a family. They are a big part of Neal Brothers and the success of Neal Brothers. Not just the growth of Neal Brothers, success. We've had great success because we're a family.
Right.
And that's how I think we can do Charleston County. We bring everybody together and we help pull everybody up.
Yeah.
That makes a big difference.
Well, I visited your waterfront, one of your waterfront sites, and I noticed there is diversity at all locations of Neal Brothers in the northern part, neck area of the city, of the region. And I met a 20-year-old young African-American male while there maybe a month and a half ago, and chatted with him for a little bit, and as it turned out, it was his first day. 20-year-old African-American male, and he told me that he was homeless, and someone told you about him, and you gave him a chance. Not only did you give him a chance, I understand that you gave him money, according to him, to purchase a pair of shoes.
Yeah, he needed steel-toe shoes. So.
Steel toe, and you purchased a steel toe. And as I was speaking to him, he said, "Matter of fact, I gotta give him the change from the purchase." And you know, that really moved me. The fact that not only did you give this young man a chance, you also gave him out of your pocket the funds to purchase the steel toe shoes.
I will say this about him: he comes to work hard and works hard every day.
Okay.
He is one of many that we hire. Everyone is not successful. I will say that, but I'd say 95% of them have come in there, and you know, we also have a 0 interest loan that will loan people money so they can buy their first car.
Wow.
And things like that. So we have a lot of things to help them prosper and move up and you know, move up the food chain, what you want to say.
So I also understand that you have a banker that comes by and connects with these folks, helping them with banking needs, checking, savings, how to
loans,
manage
anything. Yes.
Okay, so that's very good. That's going beyond the call, the duty, and so
we're family. I mean, you would do the same thing for any family member, and that's how we look at it. Whatever they need, if they're struggling with something, we want to know about it.
Okay.
Open door policy all the time.
Now, I remember your son, Harry Griffin, serves on Charleston City Council, right?
Right.
Okay. And so the night that you attended your first Republican Party meeting to announce that you were running.
Yes, sir.
And you've never run for public office before.
No.
This is you're not necessarily a politician.
No,
right?
I'm not a politician,
No,
for sure.
no. Well, and you basically demonstrated that a couple months after you officially announced. I think there were one other person in the race with you. May have been 2, but I know one for sure.
Right.
And so you called me up and you said, "Hey, Mr. Washington, Mr. Chairman, I'm wondering if I could maybe donate about $1,500 to my opponent's campaign." And the request was quite surprising to me, and I remember like, am I hearing him correctly? So I asked you the question back.
Right.
What are you saying? And you repeated it. Well, I want to donate $1,500 to my opponent's campaign. And I asked, well, why would you be interested in donating to your opponent? And you said to me, look, if the voters are going to elect the best possible candidate to represent them, how would they know that if the candidates don't have the funds to get their message out to the voters? And you wanted to help your opponent connect with the voters, engage with the voters, so that the voters themselves would know who and what that person stood for, and the purpose of that person running, and you thought that was important. Why was that?
Because I love Charleston so much. I want the best candidate to be elected, even if it isn't me. I want the best candidate, and I felt that maybe that $1,500 could go to a video or something for her on Facebook, and I just wanted her to be as strong as me, and let the voters decide who it is. You know.
Look, so if folks wanted to contact Darryl Griffin, if they wanted to visit your website, learn more about the issues near and dear, flooding, education, taxes, community policing, those kinds of issues, how do they find you? What's your website? What's whatever you want to share with them, please do so.
Website is DRG for 843. That's DRGFOR 843. And my Facebook, my phone number is 843-296-5083. I'm available day and night. It doesn't matter. I'm here for the constituents as well as every community member of Charleston County.
Well, Darryl Griffin, look, I want to thank you for your time. I want to thank you for talking to the potential voters in Charleston County District 6. I think you're a fine candidate. I think you're a gentleman. I think the county would be well served as a result of your election to that wonderful body of people.
Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Darryl Ray Griffin, Republican candidate for Charleston County Council District 6. Thanks for your time.
Eat local.
And absolutely eat local. Thank you.